Well, hello everyone. Y'all are not accustomed with me, I know. But the previous caster, DJ Nix, he's got some personal issues and some weather conditions are really bad over there. So, from today, I'm your new caster. Hope everything goes well and all the best to everyone. Well, hello everyone. So we are back with FFP Customs, and from today I'll be customing all their T3 customs at the 11 p.m. and the 12 p.m. matches. DJ Nix's has gotten some personal issues. He's got poor weather conditions, so his internet condition is not so stable. So from today I'll be streaming all the matches, so kindly bear with me and support us, and all the best to all the teams. And is this real? Damn it. Shit. I hope they just let me into the game again.
Archot.
What is going on? I mean, seriously? Finally we're into the game. And the plane path was nearly bisecting the whole of Erangel map. And let's see which is the hottest spot of Erangel. And I see quite a lot of squads coming to Pochinki this time. Squad number 1, that is Rage, and they are going on head-on collision with squad number 9, that is the squad of ENX. So if I take a top world view and let's see their positions, and the first blood of the match is Toxic Goku from NEMESIS. That was a nice laser spray from M4. And he has, yeah, and he just finishes them off quite in style. I mean, Toxic was just one member over here. Squad number 9 has got some ideas that they are yet again being rushed by a squad. And in the meantime, we see Noob taking down some members from squad number 8. Devil's 3 with SMGs, and yeah, Tommy gun is just OP when you just do hip fires. Members from Rage are quite flanking squad people from squad number 9, and in the meantime we see Hung Peekaboo taking down FFP Goblin, and the fight is going on near the Millie Bridge. Oh, Hung Peekaboo was raised by his teammates, and they are just regrouping themselves. In the meantime, yeah, they've got the vehicles, so they're gonna rotate fast as soon as possible. There we see LF Wolverine taking down MF clan members, MXB members, and finishes him off. Finishes MXB Rhino. Guys, if there is any If there is any issues, just you can comment in our YouTube stream. As this is our first stream, so there might be some faults, but yeah, definitely we'll just overcome that in the near futures. And Noob is dealing a heavy blow on clan people from Oz, and that is quite great. Now I see Georgia City is still a hotspot, and the members from squad number 22 are down to their 10 HPs. So, and yeah, they do have some healing. So, no, I was wrong. They don't have healings. And if only the DPR squad knew that they don't have healings, I mean, they would have rushed them by now. And guys, about my Hindi speaking, I'm not so adept with Hindi, so I'll be basically sticking to English streams. Kindly manage it, because I'm very much bored in Hindi. Now Odd Pegasus retaliates on BT clan. In the meantime, Rage takes one of the members with a grenade and finishes him off with a grenade. So we've got a grenadier in this lobby, and Odd Pegasus just mollies him. That was such a poor play. Now squad number 22, the members are a little bit spread out, so I mean members from 5, if they don't know that they're being flanked left and right, they might be in a very bad scenario, very bad position, and they got nowhere to run. And yet again Rage takes down members with his grenade. What is this going on? This is a nade match? This fight is going to take a long time. People are going to take TPPs. So let's just shift to other squads and see. Oh, we got a Pochinki fight going on, and it's between squad number 1. Rage clan is taking a fight with squad number 9, and they just wiped squad number 9. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't show you the fight. I mean, they got some initial kills, so let's see if they can rack up pretty decent amount of kills this match and take away the chicken dinner. Pochinki is all clear, so they can loot as much as possible. Take their vehicles, do some rotation, and get into the zone. I mean, dropping Pochinki this is the main advantage of dropping Pochinki. You've got the zone, you've got the safe zone for a long period of time, and you can just stay over there. The only problem is you just don't have vehicles over there. Moving on to the next fights, Team Terror and people from squad number 20 talking about illusion and now FFP Cruz is still alone in that building, and I think he does not have any help. Yes, he do not have any help, and he's just rotating with his buggy. He doesn't know that people from Hunk squad already rotated. So moving on to the next fight, the DPR clan is still holding the melee breach. So no, I mean, FFP squad needs to rotate fast, and only if DPR squad knew that FFP's people are breach camping, they might just opt for the Nova bridge. Now the first drop has come, and in the meantime, Team FTT taking fights. And the fight is going near the water city. And team number 10 is very close to FTP spot, and if only FTP knew that there was someone nearby, because I don't think they know that someone from team number 10 is lurking by your side, and they might just, and they are coming through the breach. And team number 10 gets a brutal spray from team number 13, that is team FTP. And now we can see a push coming from team FTP. FTP Shroud is leading the charge. In the meantime, team 10 is just boosting up themselves for a close combat, maybe. And he's got his AKs and M16s, so he can be brutal in close combats. In the meantime, we see FPP Nico BTC doing a great flank from under the bridge. I mean, this flank is OP. This flank will definitely bring out that loophole in team number 10. I mean, no one is aware of Nico BTC's position, so team number 10 might get screwed. In the meantime, team FTP Shroud is distracting team number 10, and he doesn't want team number 10 to know Nico BTC's location. And yes, Nico BTC is the first knock from team number 10. And only TU Noob is left with. In the meantime, we see Hunk Peekaboo taking down Terror Reaper. Hunk Peekaboo has 3 kills, and he's down to 5 HPs. He needs to heal. Terror tries nading Hunk's Nishant, but the nade doesn't connect. In the meantime, Terror tries reviving his teammate, so if Peekaboo nades here, then the whole squad of 14 will just get decimated. And the revive is done, and Hunk Peekaboo is taking the charge. That was great effort from Team Terror, but the drop shot didn't work this time. And Hunk Peekaboo racked up 4 kills, and this team is dealing havoc on other teams. They have already got 7 kills, and still their life is 44. So GG's to Hunk squad. Let's see if they can deal a great amount of damage to other teams and take away the chicken this time. In the meantime, we see every other team is rotating towards Lipovka region. Now, initially we saw members from Toxic getting knocked and finished in Pochinki, but yes, they have already rotated towards Pochinki, and they're quite safe this time. In the meantime, we see team LF rotating from Kamishki, and that's a quite peculiar rotation. I mean, it can be effective or may not be. Who knows if the zone shift towards Pochinki. But team 24 might just gatekeep them. Now MXP, they're playing with 3-man squad, and already their MXP Rhino is down, so they basically have to play a 2v4. Now, what Team DPR is doing out of zone still? Now they've got to rotate so much, but still they're out of the zone. I mean, do they have vehicles? Yes, they do have. And they already have racked up 5 kills, and that's quite decent amount. but they need to rotate very fast, because as soon as the zone closes, I mean that huge damage the zone will give. They might have to drop down and heal themselves first. Now Team Bala OP is also rotating with the buggy. Team Illusion is just near the poaching key, and they've already lost their member Toxic Goku. I mean, they're quite safe right now. They don't have any other squads nearby, so they can just even they have the drop on top of them, so they can loot that drop pretty easily. And another squad of DPR, they're just rotating just by the side of Yasnaya. Now, members from Matrix, I mean, Matrix clan is definitely a good clan, and they know how to flex their guns, and they do have the locations on team number 22, and they can deal a havoc on them. Matrix Phantom definitely knows the location, so I mean, he's just relaying his information of team squad number 22, and we see BJOP leading the charge. And can we see a push coming in right now? And in the meantime, we see Hung Pikabu yet again coming up with a beautiful knock on Rage. I mean, this player is just dealing havoc on every other squad. He has already racked up 5 kills, and the team has a total of 8 kills. But in the meantime, AC Nishant is knocked, so he does need to get the revive. And Hung Pikachu warns people from Rage, and that laser beam spray. No, he just needs to heal himself. And we see his support coming from right. And yes, and Rage is taken down, and the whole clan Rage is wiped out. Then GG's to Rage clan. Well tried, good effort. But this fellow Hung Pikabu right in front of his screen, he is just going on a rampage. Even his teammates, AC Nishant, kudos to him for racking up 3 kills. And the zone's gonna stay a bit central, so people might be a little safe till the next zone closes in. And what a beautiful tactics we are seeing from Team LF. They have sent a scout, and now the whole other 3 members are coming in. I mean, we see this type of statistics, this type of strategies in the tournament lobbies. So definitely people from T3, they are trying their best to qualify for the tournaments, big tournaments, win prizes. And kudos to the strategies. I mean, these strategies later become the main gameplays of these squads. Eventually, but not so late, there would be bloodshed everywhere, and then the time will come when I would be like, oh no, whom to show on my screen and whom not. Please don't get offended, because I just got 2 hands and I just cannot let everyone show their fight. In the meantime, we see Matrix giving that butt-touch headshot, and that beautiful arm headshot. I mean, he definitely looted the drop, this means. And yes, he's leading the charge. And yes, we're seeing a slam in. Now team number 22 is, and what, they just blocked the staircase with cars and vehicles. So it's literally, There's no chance for team number 11 to get upstairs. What? What did we just see? The net bounced back from his head. Was that real? And BJ Open getting that nade knock on King Rocket. Now I need to get a world view of this fight. And only Love Me is remaining alive from team number 22. And he's getting the revives, but I don't think so that the revive is possible. And one nade just finishes them off in style, and GG's to Matrix. That great push. Yes, that was a great push. That arm headshot and the push coming in. That is really the strategies of rush gameplays. And in the meantime, we see Hung Peekaboo yet again coming up with that Car 98 headshot. Now this player, I mean, I'm just sick and tired of talking good about this player. He's just all-rounder. One more headshot? Are you crazy? And yes, we are seeing that slamming here again. And can team number 4 come up with a beautiful clutch, or it would be a yet again rampage from Clan Hunk? Like, we have also played against this Team Hunk, and pushing the team players from Team Hunk is quite an arduous task. And yes, we are seeing a push. Hunk 69 boss. He's giving a cover fires with DPs. And wait, Team Illusion 2 has Car 98. And Hunk, are they leaving? Are they rotating? Or just they're going for a flank and get into the fight? No, I think they are going for the zone. And the zone has hard shifted towards the west of the circle. DPR squad, and we might just see a fight between Hunk and DPR Zik Boy. 31 people alive, and still 10 teams are alive, and that is quite a lot in this small zone. And all the people from outside the zone, they need to cluster into that small zone. And in the meantime, Illusion taking fight. Now team from DPR, they thought that this last zone might be in Lipovka, but that hard shift just let them in awe that what happened to them. Why did the zone so unfair? I mean, the PUBG gods are definitely cruel to someone and definitely helpful towards someone. So you just cannot complain. You need to accept the fact that yes, PUBG is all about unknowns and battlegrounds. Now Team Illusion has got a nice squad in Mansion, and Illusion Crate is knocked by Chesky squad. I mean, he just played a sexy move. He just gave a sexy move with Car 98. Now Chesky playing very sexy right now. Team Chesky has racked up 5 kills, so if they stays alive right till the end of the zone, these duo might wreak havoc on others. And the zone has shifted again, and Team Illusion is at the dead smack center. Can we see a Car 98 knock or M24 knock? Now Team Illusion will be like, let the other squads come in. We are having this squad. We are having this beautiful compound, and we'll just spray all other squads coming right in their path. So basically we're having 2 lineups from Team Illusion. And from now on, I'm pretty sure that Team Illusion will rack squad wipes after squad wipes. Oh, that's laser beam sprays of M43X. Team Illusion is getting pushed by Chesky squad right now. In the meantime, we see Matrix landing a headshot on Team Illusion Blaze. Can they handle the push? Can they not let other squad rush them and take over this compound? I mean, this little compound will be the game changer. Team Illusion Blaze is knocked, and I mean, no one is coming for the revive, and I think it's not possible even. Sanju taking CPTs on the ground floors, and team players from Chesky, they're trying to move in because they know that as a priority, they know that the advantage of having this compound. In the meantime, we see Hunk's squad. Hunk, yes, he was. I mean, for the 20th time, I'm saying this clan's name, Hunk. And why not? Can we see a headshot yet again? Now Sanju taking a fight with Chesky, and Chesky Gabru is down. And he's inside the garage, so he might just get the revive, but one nade can change everything, and boom, skidoosh. And he's still reviving. And look at his HP. It's not even 1 HP, it's just a fraction. And he just gets the revive. That's miraculous. That's amazing. I mean, Chesky Gabru, you should thank your team at Chesky Munda, because he won't leave your back any day. I mean, you are the best of friends right now. And the zone has yet again betrayed many of the squads. In the meantime, we see team number 25, that is Toxic. They're inside the zone, and Toxic Bad Boys, they're just doing a 2v4 in squad. And what did we see? Hunk Pickup getting knocked from Matrix. The team Toxic Bad Boy and Toxic Onyx, they're just laying on the ground, snaking if they can just manage 2-3 kills from people who will be rotating towards them. I mean, they've got a beautiful amount of vehicle covers. And look at the players alive. It's 24 and 9 teams. And team number 11 pushed on team number 25. Is it the one he takes them 2? And he was so close from taking down the last member. And Toxic Onyx, can he just clutch? Or is that Matrix 05 coming up? And in the meantime, LF Electronic taking up, wreaking havoc on XDE Stormx, and Chesky Gabru stealing that kill. Kindly please remove the mic from all, guys. It's being streamed, so it's very much difficult if you talk on all. And Hunk Pickup is bleeding, and I don't think, Pickup is dead. And what? Hunk Developer didn't know the location of Illusion, and Hunk gets wiped. But yes, definitely kudos to Hunk squad for racking up those 13 kills. That is a massive amount. But only if they could have got a little bit better position. In the meantime, we see DPR Bala OP still holding that beautiful shack, and yes, it's inside the zone. And look at the cover of vehicles. I mean, who can snatch away their cover right now? Oh, he's getting shot at his leg. And he was like, yo, from where I'm getting shot at? Now Team LF, they're playing quite good, and already aimbot has flanked. Oh no, he's heading straight on towards DPR, and he might just get spotted by members from DPR squad. And everyone from LF squad is snaking. Every DPR knows. Yeah, and he lands a heavy blow on Team DPR, and he's down to 5 HPs. Toxic Onyx takes down LFT Tectonic. Toxic Onyx gets knocked by DPR FaZe, and LF Mbot gets knocked by DPR Bala. What is happening in here? This is sheer chaos. And Toxic Squad gets wiped by LF Mbot, and he needs to get to the zone. How did they manage? That is miraculous. Now only 2 teams are left. It's a 3v2 scenario between Team Illusion and Team LF. Now Team Illusion has the upper hand because they will be snaking in from that upper reach. So as soon as one of the members of LF gets spotted, they will just pound upon them. But it may just go the other way around, that if anyone, I mean, it's anyone's game. Everyone is snaking, everyone has a smoke cover, everyone needs to get into the zone, and it's all about the time who would decide this winner. And Aimbot takes the Sanju. It's 2v2. And Aimbot takes the Lincoln Blaze. 1v2. And Wolverine, can he just do that last clutch? And he knows he's looking for. And what Illusion Toxic coming up with that beautiful clutch. GG's to Team LF and GG's to Team Illusion. Illusion Toxic, you were the clutch god. You were definitely the clutch god. Pulling out that 1v3 is amazing. Thank you guys. We'll be coming up with the next match at 12 AM. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
এখানে আওয়াজ হচ্ছে প্রচুর সীমিত।
তো কথা বল। So, hello everyone, welcome back to the Sandhawk map. We'll have some shot action. We may see some bootcamp madness. We may see some paradise madness, or we may see some lit fights. But definitely we'll see some snake fights. So if we head towards the plain path, and it's quite towards the eastern side of Sandhawk, passing right in dissecting Painan and going straight through bootcamp towards Hating. So if we see players dropping, we are seeing team number 18 may just opt for Camp Charlie. Team FFP, they are opting for bootcamp. Yes, as I stated, bootcamp will be a pure madness. Now, I'm just definitely opting for huge action in bootcamp. Now better be careful from people who were dropping outside bootcamp. They might just